here's your host on Break the Bank, Joe Farago.
Hey, everyone. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome everyone to Break the Bank. Well, I just came from our fabulous prize vault. There are some wonderful prizes back there, and also we have some terrific new opportunities for our players here on Break the Bank, which we'll tell you about in just a minute. But first, you've already met our returning champions, so Michael, if you would please introduce their opponents.
All right, Joe. They're both students at USC majoring in marketing. She adores parasailing and hot air ballooning, and he likes tennis and basketball. Say hello to good friends Chris Runyon and Charles Kramer. And these are our two competing couples.
Okay, players, and for you folks at home, contestants on Break the Bank answer questions. Now, each answer is also the clue to a puzzle. As an example, on a previous game here, Chris and Kathie, our champions, solved this puzzle using these clues. They were Prime Minister, Revolutionary, Baseball, Rebels, Cuba, and cigar. They put them all together and they said... Del Castro is what they said. That's what came up, and that's how they won. And now, as I mentioned, we are giving our couples an opportunity to win even more here on Break the Bank, because now couples win money for answering questions, and you win prizes for solving puzzles. The first couple to reach $2,000 wins the game and also gets the opportunity to break the bank, which today has grown in cash and prizes to $29,309. All waiting for one of you two couples behind this door. All right, for you folks at home, here is a hint for our first puzzle. All right, and players, I want to let you know that for solving our first puzzle, you can win a brass bed worth $700. Okay, now each question in this puzzle, each question worth $100. The first couple to win $2,000 wins the game. Hands on buttons, jump in when you think you know the answer to this, and good luck. What did the movie detective Charlie Chan call his firstborn son, Chris and Kathie?
Number one.
Number one son, his firstborn son, Barry, is right. $100 for you, Kathie and Chris. Up comes number one. You want to try and solve a puzzle for that brass bed or go on for more money?
Go on.
More money toward that $2,000 mark. Here you go, everybody in the game. What three letters appear on your postgraduate diploma if you have a doctorate in philosophy? Chuck and Chris.
PhD.
PhD, it's right. Just blurt it right out there, Chris. They were both looking at each other. All right. $100 on your scoreboard now. We have a number one and PhD. Want to try and solve it or go on for more money?
More money.
Okay, more cash. Here we go. Listen to these phrases and tell me what they are. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Don't leave, Kristen. Chuck.
Marketing slogans.
We'll take that. Ad, slogans, TV commercials is what we were looking for. Commercials. All right, you got it. Here comes your next clue. You have commercials. We now have number one, PhD, and commercials. Are you going to go for the brass bed or more money?
More money.
More money. All right, both teams back in. Here we go to the next question. Young cows and bulls are called calves. Young horses are called foals. What name is given to young goats? Chuck and Chris. This time it just didn't come out. Don't say anything. Chris and Kathie, your answer.
Kids.
Kids is right. All right, you got that? We're tied up now, 200, but Chris and Kathie, you are in control. You have the clue kids now. One, PhD, commercials, kids. You have a smile on your face. You want to try and solve this puzzle?
Yes.
For the brass bed worth $700. The first puzzle, what's your solution?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby is right. You got it. I spy, sitcom. You didn't need those. Bill Cosby, you came up with it, and you won that brass bed, and we'll be back to see if your opponents can catch up when we return here on Break the Bank. Current champions Chris and Kathie Barnes, mother and son team. You won the brass bed for solving the first puzzle. Added to the total you won in our last game brings you up to a grand total of, you ready? $13,631. They have done very nicely indeed. And you're on your way here, but you got some competition with Charles Kramer and Chris Runyon. Let's welcome them to Break the Bank, if you would, please. I think we have two Chris's. I'll try and keep those straightened out. And Chris here, I understand that Chuck has introduced you to some interesting culinary delights, or are they culinary delights? What are they? What were those?
She didn't, I took her to a sushi bar one night. She never tried raw fish, and I tried her some CEO. It's the best sushi to try, and she ate it, and she made faces the whole night. She did not like it.
Tough to think you're eating something that was alive moments before.
Yes,
Isn't it? Let's do that. All right, we're going to go on to our next puzzle now. Here for you folks at home is a hint. You're the only ones that get this. And there you have it. And contestants, now we are playing for, in this puzzle, a trip to the Grand Canyon worth almost $1,000. Be kind of fun to go on, wouldn't it? All right, each question in this round is worth $200. Remember, the first couple who gets the $2,000 wins our game. Here we go. Good luck. The first question. They were worn by Greek philosophers as a symbol of wisdom, and they are known by names like Goatee, Van Dyke, Chris, and Chuck. Beard. Beard is right. You came out with it. Blurt out beards. All right, $200 added to your score, puts you out in the lead, and you get this clue, beard. You want to try and solve it for that trip or go on for more money?
More money.
It's a little tough with that one clue. Here we go. Both teams in. Jump in when you know what these historic figures have in common. Elias Howe, Henry Bessemer, Alexander Graham Bell, Chris and Kathie.
They were inventors.
They were inventors. That's right. All right. Tie game now, $400 apiece. We look up here to inventor. You have two clues. You want to try and solve it for the trip or go on?
We'll go on.
We're going to go on. All right, here we go then. Both teams in for $200. It's the French word meaning rebirth, and it was the period of rebirth. Chuck and Chris?
The Renaissance.
The Renaissance is right. Very good on your history there. All right, you have $600 now. Beard, inventor, and Renaissance. You want to try and solve it? If you give me the wrong answer, you lose control. The next question goes to your opponent. What do you want to do?
More money.
More money.
More money. All right, here we go then. It's the country where you'd find the resort island of Capri and the island Chuck and Chris.
Italy.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. We go on. It's the country where you'd find the resort island of Capri and the island called Elba where Napoleon was exiled. And when you leave the Vatican and walk in any direction, it's the country you walk right into. What's the country?
Italy.
Italy is right. That's correct. All right. Out comes this clue now. It's tied up 600, but Chris and Kathie are in control. We have Beard, Inventor, Renaissance, Italy. You want to try and solve the puzzle for that trip or go on for more money?
Oh, we'll solve it.
You're going to solve the puzzle. Then, for the trip to the Grand Canyon worth almost $1,000, what's our solution?
Da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci is right. We had Mona Lisa. We had painter. You didn't need that. Look at this game. We are tied up. $600 each. Remember, $2,000, and we have a winner. Now we are going to play our final round to get that winner. There will be no questions, just clues. Each puzzle is now worth $400. Couple, as I say, who wins $2,000 wins our game. Are you all ready? Good luck. Here we go. Your first clue. Ring. Cake. Horse. Your next clue is matador. Chuck and Chris.
Bullfight.
Olay. Bullfight is right. You got it. All right, $400 brings you up to $1,000 now. You didn't have to use Spanish or sword. We're going to go now for the next puzzle. Kathie and Chris, jump in here when you can. Here we are with our next clue. Actress. Bugle boy. Singer. Your next clue, comedian. The Rose. Chris and Kathie.
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler, you beat them out just in time. You didn't need this clue. You had to find Bette Midler is right. Gives $400 to your score. Again, $1,000. We are having a horse race here. Back and forth, back and forth. Here we go. Shooting for $2,000 and a winner. Our next clue. Man of war. Scout. Chris and Kathie.
Horses.
Horses is correct. Trigger, you had Secretariat and Buttermilk. Horses is right. $400 added to your score. All right, here we go for our next puzzle. Here comes your first clue of that puzzle. Hero. Tuck. Archer. Marion. Chuck and Chris.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood is right. Brings us back to a tie game once again. English Sherwood Forest, $1,400. $1,400, getting closer and closer to that $2,000 mark. Here's your next puzzle. Daisy. Iris. Chris and Chuck.
Flowers.
They are flowers, that's right. We have other clues that there you didn't need. Violet, tulip, and rose. Now, $400 added to your score brings you to $1,800. Chris and Kathie, I'm going to tell you that if they solve the next puzzle, they are the winners. You have to jump in here to stay alive. Are you ready? Both teams? Here we go. Our next puzzle. General. Salad. Chuck and Chris for the game.
Dressing.
No, I'm sorry, that's not right. Chris and Kathie, we go on for you. Anthony. Rome. Emperor. Cleopatra, what's the solution?
Caesar.
Julius Caesar is right. Now, here we have it. We're all going to take one big breath because you really did. All right. The couple who solves the next puzzle wins the game goes into our prize vault, where you can win thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. We wish you both luck. Here it is, the last puzzle. Red, French, white. Chris and Kathie for the game.
The French flag.
No, I'm sorry, it's not right. Chris and Chuck, we go on. Grapes, Chardonnay, cork. Chuck and Chris are holding each other. What is it? Wine. Wine is right. Oh, wine came up. That put you over the top. I have to take a breath here. Chris and Kathie played very well. Previous game, your bed, the trip, a total $12,931 before, plus that bet and the trip, and Michael's going to tell you all about it. Michael.
All right, Joe, Kathie, and Chris, you have won by Drescher this beautiful, genuine brass bed design, beautifully at home in any setting. It's a special look of elegance Drescher gives you. And you've won accommodations at the Moki Lodge at Grand Canyon. Enjoy the splendor of one of the world's greatest natural wonders in a peaceful and relaxed atmosphere. From Grand Canyon National Park Lodges. Joe?
Thanks, Michael. And the total winning is 2 visits with us on Break the Bank, $14,570. Thank you again for playing with us here on Break the Bank. It's nice having you as contestants. Jeff and Chris, come on over this way. You pulled it out there right at the end. So close. So close. Of course it was close. But you won. That's what counts. You have in cash to take home. Nobody can take that away from you now. $2,200. And in addition to that, you have won a bank card just like this. In the previous game, a couple just like yourself used a bank card just like this to break our bank for over $35,900. We'll come back with you to see how many more bank cards you can win here on Break the Bank. With our brand new champions, Chris and Chuck. And for a few minutes' work, you have come up with $2,200. Very nice. That money is yours to keep. And now we are going to play for bank cards. And here they are, up on our board. Okay, 3 bank cards up there, 2 bank cards, 1, 2 bank cards, 1 bank card, and 1 bank card. Now you'll play our master puzzle here. The quicker you solve it, the more bank cards you win. And each bank card left when you solve the puzzle is yours. All right, now each bank card is worth either cash or it's worth a prize. He takes a breath. Or it could be the one bank card that could break our bank, which today has grown in cash and prizes to over $29,000. All right, Chris and Chuck, we are going to shuffle up our bank cards. We're going to shuffle up the clues behind there. You stop the shuffle when you feel lucky. Chris is going to push the button anytime you're ready. Very good spin. All right, this means that it only costs you 1 bank card to see that first clue. Are you all set?
Yes,
We're rooting for you. Get as many bank cards as you can. Here we go, your first clue. Astronaut. No penalty for a wrong guess. Solve the puzzle now. You'll win the 9 remaining bank cards.
Apollo.
Is it Apollo? No, it's not. All right. We have to remove 1 more bank card. If you solve the puzzle now, you will win the 8 remaining bank cards. What's the solution?
Neil Armstrong.
Is it Neil Armstrong? It is Neil Armstrong. You did it for 8 bank cards. And you win. You had first, moon, American step. Neil Armstrong was the answer. You win 8 bank cards plus the one you won from before. A total of 9 bank cards. Chris and Chuck, come on into our fabulous prize vault and see what those cards are worth to you. Look at all these wonderful prizes. There's Julie over next to our spa. Hi, Julie. Come on over here with Julie if you would, Chuck and Chris. Julie, they have 9 bank cards. A nice thing to play with here in our bank vault.
Congratulations. Here's the board. Pick any 9 cards you like. Who's going first?
Who's going first? Chris is going to go first, okay? They're telling you which ones to pick, which one's going to break the bank. There's 2.
Be careful. 4, 5.
Okay. 9 cards, so Chuck, you try 4. 6, 7, 8. He's going for his own. Look at it. No. 9 cards. All right, come on over here to our bank vault where you'll be using these cards. You have 9 bank cards, and we will be back with you to see if one of those cards is the one card that can break the bank.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press
Our brand new champions, Chris and Chuck, you did very well. It was a very close race out there with your competition. You won right under the wire. You came in, you did really well in our bonus round. You have a total of 9 bank cards, and these cards are worth either cash or a fabulous prize that you may have seen around here, or could be the one card in here that could break our bank, which today has grown to a total in cash and prizes of $29,309. Could be right in here. I will give you the bank cards. And if that one card is in here that breaks the bank, I want to remind you just one little thing. You could also win a car. And here's Julie next to our car. Michael Hanks, tell us about that car.
All right, Joe, it's the all-new, versatile Mazda 323 Deluxe hatchback, offering you performance and comfort. Velour seats and 5-speed overdrive are standard features of this economical and fun car to drive from Mazda. Joe?
For room, all right. They may drive off in that. We wish you good luck. You've got 9 cards. Let's see what prizes you've won and if you've broken the bank. Here we go. Chris is going to do it first, he says. Good luck, good luck. Here we go. Let's see. A robot. You've won a robot. All right. There you go. There's your first prize. 8 cards left. Chuck, who's going to do it this time? Chuck's going to put the card in. Good luck. 29,000 in our bank. Cookware. All right. You've got a robot. Maybe he'll do some cooking for you. You got cookware too. All right. Let's see what else he's won. Okay, Chris, let's break the bank. Luggage. You've got a robot that can carry your luggage and cook meals for you. You're all set. Here he goes. Trying to break the bank. Trying to go for a sleeper sofa. All right. You've got a robot. You've got cookware. You've got luggage. You've got a sleeper sofa. You still have all sorts of cards left. Let's see what else you've won here. Can you break the bank? Here we go. A trash compactor. All right. Trash compactor. You've got that, the sofa, the luggage, the cookware, the robot, and now you have games. You've won all sorts of games. Not that we're not playing one now. Chuck and Chris, how many cards do you have left? 3 cards left. Here we go. A robot, cookware, luggage, sofa, compactor. You broke the bank! You did it! You did it! Unbelievable! You broke the bank! You broke the bank! Congratulations! They're tremendous! Congratulations! You broke the bank! All right! And Chris and Chuck, come on over here, stand in front of our bank, because $49,309. I also want to tell you something. Before you broke the bank, you won all those prizes. Those prizes as well are yours. Here's Michael Hanks to tell you about those prizes.
All right, Chuck and Chris, here we go. You've won Pressman's fun and challenging games, including Charade Game, Rummikub, and Triominoes. They're games the whole family can play together from Pressman Toys. And Le Cruzet's enameled cast iron cookware with Capsoflon, the tough non-stick cooking surface metal spatulas won't stretch from Le Creuset. And Sergio Valente's 5-piece luggage set from their Sergio collections, designed in luxurious tweed fabric, water stain and scuff resistant for years of travel by Sergio Valente. And unclutter your kitchen with a KitchenAid trash compactor featuring exclusive litter bin and charcoal filter odor control from KitchenAid. And the Lazy Boy Signature 2 Sleep Sofa. It has a wide variety of fabrics that are suitable for any decor. Enjoy elegance by day, comfort by night, thanks to Lazy Boy. And the Hero Junior, the fully pre-programmed personal robot that talks, sings, moves about, plays games, and helps protect your home from intruders. The Hero Junior from Heath Zenith. Now back to you, Joe, for that total amount.
All right, thank you. This is excitement. If you just happen to tune in, our first-time guests here on the show, Chris and Chuck, broke the bank with all your cash and prizes. Chris and Chuck, a grand total of $35,108. Now, I also want to tell you something. Because you broke the bank, you cleaned us up. You are our retiring champions. You retire undefeated, but you get to drive away in a brand new Mazda automobile. Come on over to the car. There's Julie with your brand new car. Don't trip on the balloon. I want to come over here, kick the tires, toot the horn. It's your car. You've won on Break the Bank. And we will be back with these two very happy people. She did shoot the horn right here on Break the Bank. Farago inviting you to join us next time here on Break the Bank.
Some of today's contestants will receive Break the Bank is a a Klein and Friends production in association with Claire Entertainment, Star Communications, and Hubbard Broadcasting.